Time to pay some bills. Yo! Oh! What's good, everybody? We got a special video. Why NBA legends pick Jordan over LeBron. Now, you guys know I got LeBron James to go easily, you know what I mean? What's understood ain't got to be explained. Don't come to me with that lame game. You feel me? But I see why, you know, why people would say why Jordan is a GOAT and all things like that. But, you know, like, LeBron got the greatest ring of all time, you know, against the first unanimous MVP. The first player in history to carry a team in a 3-1 deficit in the finals, bringing the first ring to Cleveland. But since we're going to say rings matter, you know what I mean? Because if we going to say rings matter, that ring right there is a little bit more heavier than Jordan's. You know what I mean? Yeah, Jordan got a lot more quantity. I feel like LeBron got more quality. Let's get to the video. Yeah, I said it.
LeBron James is up there with the greatest players of all time.
Yes. I will, depends on how you see, because according to the position that he plays, I don't.
That's a tough
when
shot.
people start
That's
comparing
a tough
him
shot.
with Jordan, then that's not a fair comparison, because Jordan is far more superior player, and a very, very tough league, and very, very very creative.
Sure.
I mean, that's not taking anything away from LeBron James, because he's a great player, but it's not a fair comparison, because I think Jordan is much far superior player.
Michael Jordan is like, for basketball, for me, he's the end-all, be-all. Like, he's the best player I've ever seen. I believe he's the best player I'll ever see.
And that was Akeem, you know what I mean, y'all? And, I
respect
respect Akeem, because Akeem do got his rings, man. You know, and Akeem, bro, he's arguably one of the best centers of all time. Center / power forward, bro. He definitely had the best footwork of all time, man. He could have been a boxer. I'm telling you, go watch that dude clips, man. That dude, he was so light on his feet. It was crazy.
Years from now, I really believe that. I believe he is the best ever.
And what do you think about him? Like, what if you had to sum it up? Because I try to explain it to my wife.
Right.
I didn't never see him play.
Right. Well, put it like this. Invest point this out to me. Michael Jordan is so good that when somebody else is the top of the top, the great in their sport, they'll say David Beckham is the Michael Jordan of soccer.
No, man. Then Kobe.
What people you hanging around? You know what I mean? Like, okay, when we say Tom Brady, we always, now, I'm just saying, we be like, Tom Brady is the LeBron, you know what I mean, of football.
Then Braun. Braun is the best all-around player we've ever seen.
Facts.
But he hasn't passed Kobe or Jordan, my opinion. But I played.
What do you think Jordan will average? Where do you think he would fit in?
I mean, he can adapt his game to anything. He would fit in as the best player in the league. Like, that's what he would be. And, I feel like he'll have more possessions to do more things, but there's also more athleticism in his game. There's more length in his game, but, it's also more space for MJ to go to work. So, I mean, we'll never know, but for sure, I mean, he's a masterful basketball player. Like we've been saying, his skill level is unmatched. So, of course, he'll do numbers in this league today.
I know
I agree with KD on that.
well, and we've talked about things like that.
Ball, no, that's Larry Bird or Jerry West or is that Jerry West? No disrespect to a legend right here, but he kind of like Larry Bird too.
But I don't think there's any question that if you're a great player, and certainly I'm not sure we've seen a player like him in my lifetime, because of his impressive play on both ends of the court. He was arguably, well, I don't think he arguably.
That's one thing I do say, man. His defense.
We haven't seen that before.
His defense is better than LeBron's easily. I give him that, man.
Just unique.
But LeBron's not a bad defender.
If there's
He's just not a great defender. He's a good defender. LeBron James is the greatest player overall as a player, rebounding, assists, scoring wise, field goal percentage right here. You know?
Someone that was sort
Trey,
of a challenge to him
Help me out.
in terms of, talking about the best player in the league. He was going to prove that that wasn't the case, and also he was going to lead his team. He was just a fierce competitor, but physically, I'm not sure we've seen a package like that. The quickness, the lateral quickness, the vertical, the running, gigantic hands, being able to do things in the air that we see we haven't really seen anyone do like him.
Better to you? For me, I think just completely just taking over games, when it.
You know what I hate, man? People don't use strength as a skill. Explain to me why strength is not a skill, y'all. Explain to me, somebody comments, huh? You work on it. You just don't wake up one day and be able to bench press 315 pounds, which I did, a 2-hype video coming out real soon. But you feel where I'm coming from? You work on that. When you working on the skill to dribble the ball, you working on it. How come strength never in play? Because LeBron James strong as hell. Nobody want to talk about that, though. Because it's the hardest thing to go get it. Man.
Really
I got, bro,
not
come on,
referring
man.
to anybody at any given time. Yeah, there's times where he...
Like, put that, y'all, all right? Just me, all right? This is about basketball, right? I play a 1v1, right? Like Kenny, right? Kenny is definitely all around more skilled player than me. But because I'm stronger, I always beat him. When I go play Cam, he's a better skill. He played college ball, 6'3", 6'4". You gotta go see how strength comes into play. But it's not a skill. We're not counting that as a skill. But if you could do it all right here and do, lean back, do fade away, step back three, that's a skill. Because you worked on it, on your craft. Y'all boys lazy, man. You need to pick up some dumbbells instead of picking up no basketballs, man.
Passed off to a John Paxson or, a Steve
I'm
Kerr.
the kryptonite of
but when
people
it's
who don't lift
time
weights, bro. I'm the
to get
kryptonite.
a bucket, I mean, MJ was that dude to take over a game, averaging 40 in the finals one year, winning that championship. I mean, defending the best players.
Nobody talks about LeBron's strength.
I can't. He's just the greatest to me, man.
Does that Isaiah Thomas comment?
Doesn't take away from LeBron is awesome. Yeah, and best in our era.
Can he do something where you would go? Now I would look at
when
him
I go
as the
ball,
best
I want a ball here like Ray Allen, bro.
No,
that
I
thing
think
up there is glowing.
He's certainly, just off the cuff, he's certainly the top 5 of all times. But playing against him and MJ, I think for me it's MJ all day long, only because how I played against him, and MJ just had everything, from mid-range to three-point to post-up game, and he could score and dominate in each position. LeBron is dominant. LeBron could do so many things on the floor. And
do you think LeBron's a better all-around player than Jordan?
It's hard. That's hard to say because
No, it's not. No, it's not. Just say it. Nobody gonna judge you.
LeBron is probably one of the best passers, that the league has seen. MJ is probably the weakest part of his game. He didn't pass a lot, but at the same time, MJ didn't have any other weaknesses in his game. And defensively, he was a two-way player. Defensively, he was incredible and just as dominant.
Michael Jordan is the GOAT over LeBron James.
In a one-on-one match. One-on-one?
And so here 5
Oh man, one-on-one. I got LeBron winning. One-on-one. I got LeBron winning. One-on-one, yeah. Too much strength, bro. Too much, man. And LeBron got the finesse with it. Jordan, you got better finesse, but I mean, come on, bro. Like, it's going to come down to strength on their end, y'all. Come on now. Come on, y'all. But Jordan did start lifting weights too, though, man. But come on. What you guys got 1v1, man? And why? And why?
Of course, I want everybody to always pay attention to. MVP, Finals MVP, scoring title, Defensive Player of the Year. And not only did your team win the championship, you won Finals MVP. And if you go by that criteria, there's a little more work to do. And he'll tell you that. That's why he wears number 23. That's why he throws powder in the air before basketball games. Because he emulates, like all of us should or did, the great Michael Air Jeffrey Jordan, who played basketball with his tongue hanging out Drops Mike.
A lot of things went on, but as far as LeBron and Michael, if Michael played in this era, he'll average 50. He averaged 50 points. LeBron's a great talent, no doubt.
Average 50? Boy, you know we got KD. You know we got Curry out here, boy. Are you hot? Take them shades off. Let me see how low your eyelids are, bro. What? 50? Boy, not even James Harden on the Rockets average 50, bro. Come on, man. That's some of the greatest scoring we have ever seen. ISO 1v1. You feel me? KD not even averaging that, bro. And these are top scoring in the league, bro.
One of the top 3 players ever played with Kobe, Magic, Kareem. But Michael's right there. I don't know why you guys discuss the GOAT. Why you discuss the GOAT?
I agree. There's
Why?
it's not close enough. It's not close enough between Michael and anyone else to really have the conversation. Let's be honest about it.
There's one. LeBron, Mike, Kobe.
Jordan. Neither one of them. I'm not going to put that. I don't do that era. So you know what I'm saying? But if you want to, as the most dog one and going to take the more serious and he going to win you championships and do things, it's Michael Jordan.
Hey man, we need to make a video. Whoever made this video here, bro, we make a video on why people choose LeBron over Jordan. Let's get that video.
I thought Michael Jordan was Jesus Christ, like playing to be Michael Jordan.
tells you that MJ is not as good as LeBron.
I'm just going to say this. Any media person that I see in person for the rest of my life who try to tell me LeBron James is good as Michael Jordan, I'm just going to slap the hell out of him right on the spot. Right on the damn spot. No question asked. The next person who walks up to me and say, LeBron James, who is amazing, as good as Michael Jordan or competes like Michael Jordan, I'm just going to slap the hell out of you right on the spot.
Well, you had to slap me. All right? And then I'm going to slap you back, and guess what? Ain't no rings going to come out like Sonic the Hedgehog. You got no rings, dog. You know what I mean, fam? You got as much rings as me. You know, if I slap LeBron James back in the head, he gonna have about, good amount of rings flowing out that thing. If you guys know Sonic the Hedgehog, when he died, he all the rings when he get hurt. You don't get it? Old head Cash? Uncle Cash? If you get it, you get it, let me know.
And I'm going to take my chances with the judicial system.
Today, and we compare MJ to obviously the greatest in the world today in a lot of people's eyes in LeBron James. What do you feel about those comparisons specifically?
Well, first of all, let's not take anything away from LeBron James, because LeBron James is a great basketball player, one of the all-time greatest that's ever played the game. LeBron James, to me, when you think about all-around basketball player, he probably is the best of all time, right? All-around basketball player. But when you want to say who's the greatest ever, it's still Michael Jordan.
MJ was must-see TV. Like, anytime he was on TV, like, it was must-see. And
WGN.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the same as Curry and Bron right now, bro, and KD. It's a must-see.
Exactly. He just had this charisma on top of all the gifts and skills and mentally, how great he is. I mean, playing against him, the one thing that I think that he was unlike any other player I've ever played against is that there was a real fear playing against him. Like people, I've never seen like the league be kind of fearful of a player or have that much reverence for a player. No matter who has come since then, that was a different feeling when you're playing Mike, because you just knew. Like there was such a seriousness and competitiveness and fire in him. And, there was a fear with how that was going to manifest itself potentially on any given night. So he was, I mean, where do you want to start and where do you want to finish with him? He was everything.
That is a good.
I'm always asked about questions to compare him to LeBron. I try to make the best of it.
You try to make the best of it.
Man, hey, when Sky Pippen talk, bro, don't it sound like that boy in the hallway, bro? That boy voice echoes, man, from his esophagus.
Try to make the best of it, but really, the comparison shouldn't ever be made. They both play two different positions. The way LeBron James play, Michael Jordan was never asked to play that way because I took that away from him. I was the point forward. I was the facilitator. Michael Jordan is a scorer. He was
Hold on, Tracy. You got no rings over there. Shh. Let him talk. Let him talk, bro. Let him talk. Come on, Tracy.
a defender. He played the game as complete as LeBron James did when he needed to, but he was asked to score the basketball, and that's what he was great at. And there's no game that I would ever play in and pick LeBron James over Michael Jordan.
Is LeBron entering Michael Jordan territory?
LeBron James is a great player. He's a great player in this era, but he's not Michael Jordan. It's two different.
MJ is MJ and Jordan is Jordan. No, Courtney's not.
An animal. Michael was a killer. He's an assassin. LeBron is more of a facilitator. He's the guy that you're gonna give the ball, and he's thinking shoot first before pass. Where Michael, you give him the ball, he's thinking he's gonna score 50 on you, and then he's gonna pass. And Michael Jordan was the best player, the greatest player in my era. There's been a lot of great players in this league, and it's hard to give one player that best ever crown. But all I can say is in my era, Michael Jordan was the best player in my era. And he's, I haven't seen anybody else. Kobe is, I guess, the closest to him. But LeBron is great, but he's not Michael Jordan.
The next video, we need to see why NBA legends pick LeBron over Jordan. See you guys next video, man. Yeet.